Hello, wonderful peoples. How are you doing? Happy New Year. Hope everyone can hear me well. It's been a while since I've come back online, guys. Just wanna check if everything is working all right. Trying to go live on Instagram as well. How's everyone doing? Please share with me where you're watching from. What time is it over there? Right now, here in Rwanda, it's 9 p.m. exactly on the dot. I have some people on Instagram. Hello. Happy New Year to everyone. I hope you can hear me. Yeah. So let's talk about it, guys. Life in Rwanda in 2022. Yes. Yeah. Theo is really back from Javo. Yeah, guys. That's my name. I go and I'm back. I always come back. Hello, Instagram peoples. How are you doing? Happy New Year. Yeah, guys. So yeah, let's talk about it, man. I think the first thing, this was maybe the last thing that I'll talk about for today. If you know, you know. Do you know what this means? When you're in Rwanda and you have this beautiful watch, this means that you have COVID. So yeah, that's me as well, guys. I caught COVID on the last day of 2021. So as we speak now, still in quarantine, recovering. Yeah, this is life in Rwanda, man. This happens to everyone, I think. But yeah, so this is the first thing that has happened to me, man, in the year. Started the year off with COVID in house with my girlfriend. We both caught it. I think I caught it a bit earlier, but when I got tested first, it said negative, and I went for another test. It still said negative. But the third time, when my girlfriend she caught it as well. Then, by that time, I went to get tested, and it said positive. So now, well, for the people who don't know, here in Rwanda, when you get COVID, you're supposed to quarantine at home, and like 1 week to 10 days or so, and they give you this wonderful watch. It's actually a GPS tracker where they register everything. So like my name is right now registered on this bracelet's number, and apparently they can check if I'm leaving the house or not. So yeah, I've been a good citizen, just stayed inside this whole week. But I'm really getting tired of it, man. But it is the way it is, man. So let me know, guys. Where are you watching from? Did you get COVID? Oh, by the way, yes, I am vaccinated, both of them. I was actually thinking of getting the booster, but yeah, okay, I got COVID instead, so that's why I have this watch as well. Yeah, all right. On Facebook, Happy New Year, forever blessed. I like your name. Happy New Year, guys. Tell me, what time is it, and where are you watching from? You're good. It's all good over the world. You'll be fine. Yeah, man. Thanks, man. Nice to have you, James Hudson. Yeah, Happy New Year, bro. Happy New Year, man. And Jameson, I think you're always watching from the States, right? Where it's pretty early. I wonder what time is it over there. Right here, it's 9:03. And in this live stream, I just want to talk about life in Rwanda, man. In the things that you can expect in the coming year of 2022. Let me go real quick through the comments. Yeah, I missed you. Let me see. I missed you. You have been looking out for your videos. You may be healed thoroughly in Jesus' name. Amen, brother. Thank you. Yeah, it's been a minute, guys. I know. The biggest reason, I guess, why I was absent, man, it was simply just work, guys. I've had more work increase, and it has been crazy. I had to kind of like focus on that. As you know, having a job in this day and time is more of a blessing than anything else. So I was blessed to have gotten a lot of work in the last quarter of 2021, and it took way more effort than I expected. So yeah, man. So let me check some comments before we start with the topic. Let me check some comments also on Instagram. Mwaka mushya muhire. Get well soon. Thank you, Wesley. Greetings from the UK, Canada. Where are you watching from, guys? And what time is it over there? Sorry to hear that you got the fuck out of COVID-19. Even me, been fighting some time, but never got severe. All right. Yeah, I missed you too, Nadia. Thank you. So, guys, in this video, I just wanted to talk about the things that you can expect of in life here in Rwanda, because I know many people are watching interested in Rwanda, like I am, interested in moving to Rwanda, interested in starting a business here in Rwanda, getting a job, finding the love of your life, starting a family, whatever. I love it. I like to talk to you guys. I do get quite some messages on my email, on my DMs. DM requests every time, and I guess I love hearing those stories, man. It just makes me feel that I'm not the only crazy fucker who decided to move to Rwanda to follow this dream trajectory. Um, yeah. So, but before we start, I just wanted to do maybe like a quick recap of my last year. A year can be quite long actually. Like my year 2021 started with me moving in with my girlfriend, which is not. It's sometimes it's a bit of a controversial thing to do in our culture, but I think I got away with it pretty okay because I didn't hear much from it, but my girlfriend got to hear a lot from it. But for us, it was good because we came from a long distance relationship for about 2 years. So moving in together was 10 times, a million times better than continuing that long distance relationship thing. So yeah, so that's that. I had some list written down, yeah, so that I don't forget this stuff. Yeah. So and also the year 2021 was the first year when we got the NBA in Africa. The first ever game um, was in Rwanda. So yeah, that was quite awesome, and also celebrating my birthday on that game. I really loved it. 2021, I also started my financial journey of investing into stocks, not just like crypto, like proper stocks, index funds, ETFs. Getting educated on those stuff, man. We are in this life that we live in. You need to follow up on that. That went well. Uh, the biggest thing, I guess, I'll make like a separate video about this, but I actually, got a job offer to work somewhere part time ish. Pretty good job. I really liked it. It was one of my highlights of 2021, actually. So, got busy with that. But a few months later on, I got offered another job, or not offered, though. I got an opportunity to get this job, basically, which was also kind of aligned in my vision. So yeah, I loved it. So started another job, also kind of part time, and then lastly, of course, the year ended with me catching COVID right now. So as you can see, I got just this GPS tracker from the government. That's I think most of the people get this. It's like a watch with a GPS when you have COVID. So that's how they track if you are not leaving the house and taking this COVID measurement serious. So I'm quarantining at home. I was kind of hit for only one day, honestly, but the other days I just felt a bit of tired and not really, tired of being at home, I would say, mostly. Um, so yeah, guys, for those of you who are interested in living in Rwanda, what is it that you can expect in the coming year? In my humble opinion, based on what I'm seeing from the ground here in Kigali, well, the first thing that I can definitely say is that this whole COVID thing, man, is going to continue. We will still have COVID-19 measurements in Rwanda in 2022. We'll all still be wearing these face masks. I don't know where I put mine, but somewhere there. You'll be wearing a face mask everywhere, and there will be probably for the coming whole year. You still need to pay for a COVID test to enter the country, and also pay for a COVID test to leave the country. Right now, you have to take, I think, like three COVID tests now to enter the country, and maybe one to leave. So, but the whole COVID testing that will continue right now. It's either the cases are very severe, they're not going down, or the people or the government is making good money from it. But whatever it is, I don't see them going away anywhere. So definitely, for those of you interested in coming to Rwanda, make sure that, I don't know from where your situation is, how the COVID situation is here in Africa. You should just keep in mind that it's kind of behind in the wave. So whenever it becomes severe in Asia, in like China and the US and Europe, Rwanda usually follows. So that's how. Second thing a trend that I've realizing, and I'm seeing that will continue most definitely in 2022, is things becoming more expensive. Petrol, groceries, also just purchasing land. Because me and my girlfriend went to visit a plot of land we wanted to buy. didn't come through. I owe you a video about that as well, because there was some interesting findings that I found when I was doing my research. But things are the land prices are, it's like it's speeding up a bit too fast, maybe in my case. So the more benefit, the good deals are becoming more and more outside of Kigali and less inside of Kigali. But things are becoming really expensive, and I don't know how that's gonna affect Rwandans and maybe like a local more poor Rwandans, because it's almost no stopping it. My idea is that because Rwanda, Kigali in particular, is becoming so international, it's attracting more and more money, and more rich people, or more people with money are coming in the country. So they are buying things at the retail price, or whatever price you give them. For them, it's almost nothing. So things are becoming more expensive. But personally, I also deal in importing of equipment sometimes, or things from abroad. Yeah, the taxes that you're paying are ridiculously high, and they're not going and they're not going down. So that's how it is, man. Things are becoming more and more expensive. So that's one thing you can definitely expect in 2022 here in Rwanda. Um, Thirdly, the one of the big trends that I'm expecting this year in Rwanda that you can expect is there will be a lot more travel to Rwanda. I know the whole COVID restrictions are crazy, but in the other words, things are slowing down, and people now who did not travel last year will probably want to travel this year, because yeah, people are realizing that this COVID thing is here to stay for a while. So there will be a lot more tourism. But secondly, also because the Rwanda campaign, the Visit Rwanda campaign, it has it has done some good deals for Rwanda, I would say. For the PSG football club, for example, the Messi, one of the best soccer players in the world, wearing Visit Rwanda. Though all of that exposure, we will see most of it from this year. People will be traveling more. There will be a lot more tourism coming here. And no, not lastly, fourthly, I would say is that from what I'm experiencing, from the comments, from the DMs that I get, there's a lot more people who are planning to relocate to Rwanda, and this brings a lot of like opportunities, I would say. People have been asking me if I don't offer services in getting them nationalities, applying for businesses, and if I tell them, hey, you can apply for a business, it's free. It's like they almost don't want to believe it. It's like, no, 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 no. I want you to do it. So from this is not, of course, this is just my personal experience, but from what I'm seeing, there's a lot more people who are planning to come to Rwanda this year, and I think this year will be the first time that they will actually put it off, because people are working from home, people are getting more remote works. So if you have some kind of like a tech background, and nowadays you can just go learn a specific task in like 3 to 6 months, and then all you need is a laptop and an internet connection. And many of these jobs pay fairly okay, but if you can bring that Western salary to Rwanda, oh my god, man, you'll be living well, you'll be living good. So there are many more people who are probably going to be moving to Rwanda in 2022. I think mostly like mid to end of 2022, because it's becoming a good deal now to work remote and live in a country like Rwanda, man. Because you'll be your dollars, euros, pounds, yen. They are very powerful here. So yeah. Um, so those are the quick things that you can expect when you're moving to Rwanda. And then yeah, lastly, I want to go through a list of like a prediction, I would say, from my personal life, from personal business perspective, so that I can watch this video next year, see if those predictions kind of like you know if they came out. um, so guys, if you're watching this video, of course, I know it's been a while, but please don't forget to subscribe. um, i am I am, even though not posting, I do watch my comments, I do watch a lot of YouTube, and I really value my subscribers. Some of you have been watching me ever since I moved to Rwanda, man. It's been a while. It's like family to me almost. Yeah. So let me go through the comments real quick, because I saw some coming. Okay. By the way, I did visit the beautiful Rwanda for 2 weeks at the end of November from the UK. Ah, awesome. Yeah, man. There are so many people who came in and went, and I don't know where they went. Okay, Forever Blessed from Trinidad, 3 p.m. Okay, it's not bad. Um, from the UK, West London, Los Angeles. Yes, that's what I thought. We have people watching from the US. It's 1 p.m. So on a Thursday. Lovely, man, guys. This internet stuff is amazing. Um, let me see what else are we watching. 2 years ahead in the UK. Rwanda is two hours ahead. Ah, okay, so it's evening also over there. I love it. Watching from the Netherlands. Yes, Raimundo, welcome. Um, all right. Don't know what this says, but I'm hoping it's something positive. I want to visit in 2022 and relocate in 2023. Yeah, this has been the theme that I've been hearing for the past 2 years, honestly. And I think COVID kind of like pushed stuff. I have met some people in person here who have moved, and they just came up to me. It's like, hey, I recognize you. You helped me with my information, and now I moved here. Or they says like, I came here to check it out for myself. So I would say, Roslyn Robinson, do your thing. And there are many more people who are doing it like you. And like I said, I'm expecting things here to move kind of fast because it's um, you know 2 years ago, like right before COVID hit, people were like still talking about this. And then when people wanted to come, COVID did not go away. So they kind of prolonged that idea. But I've talked to so many people online right now. It's like the cooking pot that's boiling now. It's coming to a boil. All right. I got my first super chat. Yes. Ibo Sosa. Thank you, man. My wife and I will be visiting Rwanda this year. Eventually, I'd love to relocate. Would it be wise to learn Igbo or mere English sufficient enough to communicate with the public? Um, I, like I cannot talk about Igbo. I think we don't speak the language here. With English, you are perfectly fine to communicate. Most definitely here in Kigali. Though I've met some people who are learning the local languages, and it does help. And as personally, I also lived in a foreign country in the Netherlands for 20 years. I learned the language there, and if I compare it to like my older like cousins or older acquaintances who did not learn the language or not learn it to the degree that I did learn it, you have a very competitive advantage in the society that you're living in if you can learn the language. So English is good. French is also good, by the way, especially in here in Kigali. It's been spoken a lot. Um, but if you can do learn the Kinyarwanda language, you'll love it. It does wonders, man, for your life quality. Any other questions, guys, before I talk about my personal goals for 2022? Okay, and I attended the traditional Rwanda wedding. Uh, even have the traditional costume, bro. Fantastic, guys. This is one thing I want to talk about, man. Also, talking about wedding, man. This year, me and my girlfriend were talking about also, getting married, and I think I have postponed it for too long. I don't think I can keep her any longer if I don't make any moves about getting married. But then we had this whole talk, and then this whole COVID started to flare up again. So as we speak right now, we're just talking about like marriage. But I think this year, 2022, will be my year that I officially go off the market, man. It's been a while. Time for a new factor. And I think also after I'm married, I think marriage. I don't know how you think about it, guys, but for me, that's just one thing that it's one of those big money spending events in your life that you kind of like don't even know how to budget. Like I will not know how to budget for it right now because any budget you pull, you'll go over it. You have unexpected costs. But yeah, so you're talking about the traditional costume. So this is one of the things I was thinking about myself when I was single back in the days. Like if I get married, how would I do it? But nowadays with COVID, guys, it's become so difficult to organize a traditional wedding, with all the flairness that you would have because you're so dependent on the government's rules and regulations and stuff. So you might plan this big stuff, but then COVID might be big, and you can only have like 20 to 50 people at your wedding. Or what happened to my cousin is that he was planning to get married in like mid June or something, and then back then I think you're only allowed to have like 10 people, like five on your side, five on her side, you know. So they just organized like very small, tiny thingy in the living room with people, and then on the last minute the government said like, okay, you can allow up to 50 people, but they only had invited like 8 people or something, so they had to rethink everything like, oh shit, I wish I had more time, whatever. So it's gonna be interesting, man. But those are one of my I think I even wrote them down here, man. One of my goals for this year is like, you know, to yeah, to get married, work more, invest more into this you know, life of mine, and see. Um, Let me see. Where I was at the comments. Good for you, man. Um, So, watching from Mozambique. Guys, if I have money, I would really love to go to Mozambique. I would love to go to Mozambique, Botswana, just one of those countries you don't hear from every day, you know. And maybe some Ghana and Nigeria as well, because I do meet a lot of those Ghanaian and Nigerian people here. I would like to visit their home turf. What are the best areas, in your opinion, for expats to move to? Good question. I get this question a lot. The best areas here are the more affluent areas, I would say. So those are like the Nyarutarama, Kachuriro, Chivagabaga, Kaichiru. If all those names don't say thing to you, don't worry. You can just DM me. I'll write them down for you. But they those are the areas which the houses are not the cheapest compared to what you can get in the rest of Kigali, but they are paved roads. They're fairly safe, and you'll not miss a thing, you know. And they always have fiber optic internet connection, stuff like that. So definitely recommend. I have like a top 4 or 5 usually, the top of my mind, I can give you. Yeah. You be saying that marry that girl. Man, she's been saying the same thing, man. But man, you gotta do things in the right time. You know, timing is everything as well. Huh? I would love to move to Rwanda and start a bottled water factory. Ooh, yeah, that would be nice, man. I mean, we have one bottle company here. It's called Nyanje. It's the biggest one. It serves all the conferences. Oh, look, I have it here. You know, but I'm always wondering. Can you see me? It's still blurry. How do I do? How do the makeup girls do this? Can you see it? Yeah. Okay, so this is the one bottle company here in Rwanda, but it doesn't really have much competition. There's some competition, but none that's like higher quality than this one, for example. So yeah, that's an interesting idea. Or free, so you know, sparkling water. Don't see that every day here as well. Yeah, no, I told you it's a good idea. Look who's here. Mr. Wodemaya is in the. Wodemaya came to Rwanda, by the way, last year. I did meet him briefly, and he did tell me for the same thing for the wedding, man. He says he's gonna come. Wodemaya, man, if you are coming, then I really need to get married this year, man. I need to get married, and you also need to come. Come also with the ladies. I mean, I will make like a wedding invitation, but only if you come with a plus one. And you know which one I'm talking about, eh? Yeah, awesome. Yeah, man, big plans for this year, man. If COVID doesn't kill us, and if I don't go broke from all of this revenue loss that I'm having, why not, man? It's about time, maybe, eh? Not getting any younger. Yeah, now we're talking. Welcome, my brother. Uh, Yeah, celebrity wedding and hey, yeah, man. Guys, you're giving me ideas, man. So the idea of getting married here in Rwanda now is, which I like, is that things can be small. You don't have to spend too much money. You can only invite the closest people, and people need to get tested. So they basically need to spend some of their own money to attend your wedding, which kind of like takes out the bottom feeders. You know, I know those feeders. I used to be one of those people who just go to wedding for food and meet other girls. But you know, if you have to pay for COVID test and or some other stuff, it usually takes out that bottom feeding people who are not maybe even related to you. But yeah, man, looking forward to it. Yeah. And they make milk as well. I stayed in Nyarutarama. Yeah, I used to live in Nyarutarama. Good neighborhood, right? Yep. Nyanyi is a big company. Yeah, it's been a minute, guys. It's been a minute. Yes, what mine has been noticed. Um, yeah, man. So that's that, guys. I know it's been a while, but I'd like to thank you all for staying in there, staying patient with me. I hope you guys are doing good. I'm fine. Like I said, I have been at home. I have I caught COVID, so I got this GPS tracker here from the government, which tracks my every move now, if I leave the house or not. Everyone gets that shit. So yeah. So that's the main thing. And the second thing is that I got like two jobs that I'm kind of like doing on a part-time basis next to my business. It took way too much time than I thought, but it was a good strategic move because by the time I was talking to this job, the fitness industry here has been kind of hit severely by government rules and regulations, so they're not really. I cannot really depend too much on it. I just need to kind of like stay alive for for the coming years. But yeah, that has been good. So, but this coming Q1, I would say, working a lot. I'll be posting a few, not too much, but I'm doing whatever I can to stay in there. So I'd like to thank you, everyone who has joined me on this live and who's subscribed. And if you have not subscribed yet, guys, do subscribe because whatever it is, I'm gonna still keep going on with this, man. I love my YouTube live. It's been a while. I've missed it. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're staying safe, and I would like to see you all in the next video. Okay. Muramuke. Bye bye. Zai zai. See you next time. Cheers.